Good morning. I'm Jim Connor, head of school, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of Germantown Academy, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our celebration of commencement for the class of 1999. To begin our program, would you please rise for the national anthem to be performed by the Singing Patriots, and would the senior Singing Patriots please join the group.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, bursting in ragged proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Chosen by his classmates, Jeff Greco is our first speaker. Jeff?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 1999. Okay. On behalf of the class of 99, I would especially like to welcome the headmaster, the Board of Trustees, esteemed faculty members, including our form head, Ms. Skog, family and friends of the class of 99, and also the class of 2000. Thank you, Ms. Pizzino, for effectively taking over our form head duties while Ms. Skog was on maternity leave. We are honored that everyone has chosen to join us on this day when our class will be graduated by Germantown Academy. This class also wishes to acknowledge Chris Heinel for making the effort to join us on this noteworthy day. Chris's strength and perseverance during his recovery has been an inspiration, and we will always fondly remember our time spent with Chris. I would first like to thank my class for nominating me to speak at this graduation ceremony. I'm grateful to be given this opportunity from my group of peers because I have so much respect for my fellow graduates. While fine-tuning the Blues Brothers routine last night, the band notified me that they would not be able to make it here today, but I decided to go on with my speech anyhow. Secondly, I wish to thank those special people who oversee the admissions process here at Germantown Academy. If you hadn't finally accepted me on my 4th attempt, you wouldn't see my face in front of you today. Many of you have the misconception that a younger, chubbier Jeff would have found great pleasure at the mere sight of GA's grand cafeteria upon his annual admissions visits while attending Oak Lane Day School. On the contrary, chubby Jeff felt minuscule next to the imposing cafeteria and was not ready for the independence necessary even to endure the lunch line without a mother figure hovering nearby. Chubby Jeff sought refuge in his own tears, which my dad says led to an episode of vomiting. I don't remember this, but it makes my memory all that much sweeter, so I decided to keep it in here. As a result, I was adjudged not fit for GA in the 3rd grade. A more slender and independent Jeff finally gained acceptance in the 6th grade after he had proven that he could dine in the cafeteria without the emotional or visceral breakdown. The admissions officers had the foresight to realize that chubby Jeff was not ready to grasp the teachings that the academy had to offer due to his insecurity, but they felt they would give me a chance anyhow. For this, I am forever grateful. The class of 1999 has received an outstanding education because in our time spent in these classrooms, we have been challenged academically by teachers as well as by one another to reach our individual potential. Mirroring the classes that have graduated before us, the class of '99 has aptly proven that we can excel in the realm of academics. Our class can further be defined as a sensational collection of artists, philosophers, athletes, and also cheerleaders, musicians, association members, actors, and a few people who give great hugs. But a special energy links us together and distinguishes us from the classes that have graduated before us. There is an education that our class has received that, although the diploma can't describe, helps to define us. The class of '99 has learned what author Dan Millman refers to in his book, No Ordinary Moments. This title is a good description of our class, incidentally. He writes, quote, "True happiness is the ability, developed over time and with practice, to radiate positive energy regardless of external or internal circumstances. In other words, this ability to radiate happiness is independent both of how our life happens to be going and of whatever emotional state we're experiencing. With this understanding, we can express fear, sorrow, or anger and still remain aware of an underlying happiness." End quote. Epitomizing Millman's definition of true happiness, the class of '99 led the school despite disturbing circumstances. The unexpected death of Mr. Kingsbury created an emotional state of sorrow and distress for the entire Germantown Academy community. Mr. Kingsbury will certainly be missed as this institution continues to cope with the loss. The cross-country team radiated its own energy to bring home first place at the Interact Championship on the same day that the student body was notified of the disheartening news about Mr. Kingsbury. Led by senior runners Pete Jennings, Dave Kepner, Jeremy Mankiewicz, and Dan Sargent, this team accomplished a gigantic feat among sentiments of sorrow. As Mr. Connor noted at the athletic banquet, these athletes brought color to an otherwise gray and gloomy day. The passing of Mr. Kingsbury occurred less than a week before GAPC Day, and the memorial service was held on the same day as the pep rally. Was it wrong to rejoice on the same day that we mourned an important member of this community? Millman would say no, since he defines true happiness as the ability to radiate positive energy despite circumstance. The members of the class of '99 demonstrated the practice of true happiness by radiating positive energy out to the whole school at the best pep rally of all time. We all had the ability to emanate uplifting emotion at the pep rally, even though our emotional states contrasted our static demeanor. Emily Shaner, Alex Poore, and Melissa O'Neill, who were in Mr. Kingsbury's advisory, did a fantastic job exemplifying this ability. Anyone who attended the pep rally would never have guessed that these three people were experiencing emotional distress inside. They animated the crowd in the big gym. In return, the vivacious members of the crowd recognized and responded with their own energy, shown by their screaming in hope of receiving free t-shirts and also Chewy bars. Dan Millman further believes, quote, "The more happiness we bring into the world, the better it is for everyone. Happiness serves as a key to open every doorway to social progress. Happy people create happiness. It's the most contagious energy on earth." End quote. Assembly announcements made by members of the class of '99 demonstrated our capacity to bring happiness into the world, which had a positive effect on everybody in earshot. For example, the GA math team announcements by co-captains Phil Lee and Greg Davis made a plug for people to attend Pennsylvania Math League one Tuesday each month. The true accomplishment of this series of announcements was that their act made others laugh, while causing Miss Carver's room to overflow with Math League participants.